They told me one rule when I started this job. Don't open the boxes. Doesn't matter what you hear. Doesn't matter what it smells like. Doesn't matter if it's ticking, crying, or breathing. You don't open it. I'm 67 now. Been doing this for almost 12 years. No uniform, no name tag. Just a van, a route, and a burner phone that only rings once per shift. At the exact moment the package is ready. I pick up at a warehouse that doesn't have an address. I deliver only between 12 a.m. and 4 a.m. Always to places on the edge of something. Towns that look asleep, woods with too much space between trees, motels that should have shut down years ago. The recipients? They don't sign, they don't speak. Sometimes they're not even people. They just nod, take the box, close the door, and I drive on. I've delivered packages to old men with black eyes, to children. You learn not to stare. You learn to let the silence have space. And you learn real quick what the rules are for. Because once, someone did open one. But I'll get to that. Let me tell you what the boxes are like. Always black, always sealed tight with wax that smells like burnt honey. No markings, no postage. Sometimes heavy, sometimes not. Sometimes warm. Once I had one pulse in my hands, just once. I delivered it to a man in a suit standing alone at a gas station that had no pumps. He took it, smiled, and said, "Right on time." I looked at my watch. It was 3:33 a.m. There is no route planner, no GPS. I get to the addresses one at a time. Texted to me in all caps, never more than 5 words. Ridgewood Motel, backstairs, Crescent Lane. Do not knock, leave, and fireplace. One time I got, don't look inside, deliver anyway. I didn't look, and that's probably why I'm still breathing. But everything changed last week. It started normal. Rain on the windshield, coffee in the thermos, heater busted again. I picked up the night's box from the usual guy. Tall, no eyes ever visible, always humming the same broken melody. This box was different. Smaller, wrapped in thick canvas, tied with old string, and cold. So cold it left condensation on my fingers. The address that came in said, Fairhaven Road, Red Door, 3 p.m. I knew the place. Cul-de-sac full of identical houses, all empty since Oro 9. I pulled in slow. Only one light was on, the red door. House looked wrong, not decrepit, too clean, like it had just been built around something. I got out, package in hand, and the wind hit me. Sharp, dry, chemical. The porch light flickered 3 times, then stayed off. I stepped forward. The door creaked open before I touched it. Not wide, just enough. And someone whispered, "Put it in the crib." The voice wasn't coming from in front of me. It was above, from somewhere upstairs. I stepped in. First and only time I've ever crossed a threshold. The house was completely empty. No furniture, no dust, just hardwood floors that echoed like a bell. In the back room there was a crib, old carved wood, and inside a blanket folded so perfectly it made my teeth ache. I set the box down, and the moment I let go, the front door slammed shut. I ran, didn't look back, didn't breathe right for 5 miles. But when I got back to the van, there was another box waiting on the seat. No string, no wax, just a folded note on top. It said, "Now you're part of the route." I didn't drive home. I went to the edge of the lake, where the signal dies, and sat there till morning. The next night, no pickup message came. But at 3:13 a.m., the phone lit up. "Deliver to yourself." I didn't understand until I looked in the back of the van. There was a new box, black, slick, still wet, and taped to it, a note with my full name. No one knows my full name, not even my supervisor, not even my ex-wife. I didn't touch it, but I could hear it from inside, like something shifting against velvet, not scratching, breathing. I didn't sleep that day. I didn't sleep the day after. I've been driving aimlessly ever since, trying to lose a destination I never asked for. Because I know what happens when a delivery is late. And I know what happens when someone opens a box. It was about 4 years ago. New guy, cocky, didn't believe the rules. He got a box that was leaking. Red, sticky, thick, smelled like rust and lilacs. He opened it. We found his van 3 days later. Upright, locked, keys in the ignition. But the seat was empty. And the steering wheel? It had a perfect imprint of 2 hands melted into it, like they'd held it too tight for too long. The box was gone. His route was reassigned the next night. To me. And I've never been late, never looked inside. Until now. Because the box with my name on it, it's still in the van. And it's getting warmer. Sometimes when I pass under a street lamp, I see something move in the reflection. Not in the seat, in the box. like it's shifting, stretching, waiting. And now the phone stopped ringing. No more routes, no more addresses, just the box. So here I am, parked behind the warehouse where it all started. Sun rising, fog lifting, and one last message burned into the windshield from the inside. Delivered. But I haven't gone anywhere. So maybe that's not a message for me. Maybe it's a message for whatever's inside. And maybe it's not a delivery. Maybe it's an escape. If you're still listening, thank you. Some nights I wonder if this story is the box, and telling it is the same as opening it. So if you're ever offered a delivery job with no ID, no questions, and good pay, walk away, no matter how bad you need the money. And if a box shows up on your porch, no address, no sound, just your name handwritten on the lid. Don't touch it. And if you already did, run. You've got till 3:13 a.m. If this story followed you home, subscribe. Leave a in the comments so I know you're still out there. Tomorrow, I'll tell you about the retired lighthouse keeper who swears the foghorn hasn't stopped sounding for 50 years and that something's been calling back. Until then, drive fast and never look in the rear view.